Hey folks, well, haven't done an update in a while on my RC stuff because I haven't been doing anything on it. I've been working on the house an awful lot and doing other things just around the acreage, and I just haven't touched the bench since my last video where I showed you I was unpacking, so I figured I'd do a little bit of work on it tonight. Here's, well, as I say, I've been doing lots of work. Here's one of the things I just had to do. Replace the pressure tank in our water system because it burst. The bladder burst and it wasn't pressuring up, so that was 4 hours last night. But in any case, here's the workbench. It's a disaster right now, but I was going to do a little bit of work on it tonight. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to finally found this power bar here. It was believe it or not, I picked that up from Costco a while back. They were only 15 bucks. I wish I would have picked up a couple more because they were handy. Pretty slick. They just mount these clips on the wall here, and then power bar just snaps in. I've already got them mounted. I'm going to face the cord on this end, and I got a light because I got a light over there. So let's see if I can get this sucker snapped on. Usually just give her a push. There's one side, and kind of it's a little bit off kilter, even though I measured it. I thought I measured it right. I'll have to double check. Let's see here, and there it should be. I don't know if it's a shadow or what, but I think I messed up and it's a little bit unlevel. Let's take a measure here and see. Oh yeah, let's see, it's showing 5 inches there and 4.5 there, so I think I'm kind of a stickler. I'll drive you nuts, so I'm going to take this out and see if I can do this one-handed. Feed it up. Sorry, it's hard to point this camera and work at the same time. Put it up a little bit higher and get her turned the right way. Could have measured, but I'll just guesstimate. There. Let's see if that's level now, or at least appear to be level. Snap this side in. Slide her back just a hair. Snap this side in. Come on. Yeah, it looks better already. At least it looks level along the window. Shadow makes it look a little more unlevel, but looks like we're at about 4 3/4 there, 4 3/4 there. So I'm happy with that. I'll probably just string power cord. Still got these eyelets on the tie wraps, so I'll just screw it in there and then plug her in, and I got lots of outlets. Now I am going to find, I think there was a box here. Here's some old train stuff that's busted up, but let's see here. RC bench, one I haven't opened yet. It's gonna probably, sounds like Christmas. Finding all my stuff again after how long of being put away. Well, let's see, some airbrush stuff. Maybe it's not going to be anything too exciting. Pad, well, yeah, nothing too exciting. Just some stuff that was on the shelves. Old radio that, to be honest, I don't really need. I don't think I'm going to unpack any of this stuff. Well, there's one thing that I'm not sure what all that paper is. Oh, that's plans for a boat. There's one thing I'm going to unpack. Get it out of there without making a mess. It is my ultrasonic cleaner. Don't use it very often, but it's handy to have. Just gonna throw this back in here, and continue on, see what else I can find. Alright, I got another bin here. I'm 99% sure I know what's in this one. Pretty sure it's my touring cars, which I really should just sell, because I can't see myself racing anymore, but they're not worth anything. Not really worth anything to anybody, so maybe I'll keep them and turn one into like a lowrider kind of thing and so on. But yeah, that's what it is. Show you what they are here. This is an old HPI RS4 Pro or RS4 2 Pro. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a kind of a combination of a few cars. This is kind of a bit of a chassis for a Team Associated RC12L4. That was my first 12 scale car, T-bar car. It was a good car, but needs an axle and front end and so on, but which I have. This was my first ever touring car. It's a kind of the same vintage as this one, but this is more of an entry level one. This was a HPI RS4 Sport. It's not as high tech. It's got the fiberglass chassis and upper deck, whereas you can see this one has carbon fiber and some a little more aluminum. But I found some bits and pieces for this when I was searching the discount bin at one of the hobby stores. And this is just a chassis for a BMC car. This is my second 12 scale car, and it's just a spare chassis. I can't remember. I think if this one was cracked, delaminating somewhere, seemed to me. Yeah, right. You can't really, probably can't see, but the camera will focus. But it was delaminating on that edge. So that's a spare chassis. And this is the DB12. BMC DB12R kind of converted. This is what I was racing up to the end. A little bit of a cleanup and some new grips and whatnot, and she'd be ready to roll. No receiver taken out, but it's got the BEC or the booster because I was running a single cell lipo and so on. But good car. Had lots of fun with that. Still be good to go. Maybe someday I'll do some trips into the town and race. Now, in the box, this was timber. My X-Ray, my first real touring car. Bought it used. It's an X-Ray T2. This was a high-end car in its day back in, I think, 04, 05. Bought it for a couple $100, raced it for a few years, and awesome car. Still would be competitive at the club level, I'm sure. It was a better car than I was a driver. So just a bit of a cleanup and some new tires. Last time I had it out, it was on pavement, and see if you can see. You can see right there. Took the tires right out, wore them out fast, but it was a nice car. Finally, this is what my wife bought me. Don't have the body for it. This is a HPI, what the heck is it called now? I can't even remember. My mind is shot tonight, but it's got a Datsun body. Datsun body is packed away. Cool little car. Cup racer, that's what it's called. Lay down shocks, and haven't really even run it that much, but I'll get some time. I'll maybe take it into town and do some parking lot racing with Nicholas now. It'll be a fun car. Another part for the BMI. I was calling BMC BMI racing. There's a axle in the bag, kind of ready to go for the would fit the BMI car or the 12L. Another piece of the pod for the BMI car. Finally, another uncompleted project, only started. This is an old Parma Hemi coupe. This is the chassis, very simple. big monster meats on the back, and it's more of a, it's not really a, it's not a racing car, it's just a fun car. You can see there's no suspension or anything, but have to get that together one of these times. I know it's dark because of shadow, but I think I'm going to call that pegboard parking lot up there. A bunch of the cars put away. Since I'm showing you a bunch of the cars I have, I might as well give you a tour of a few more of the ones I've got. I think I showed you this before, but you can see some of the bodies, touring car bodies, a crawler body from the old Scorpion. Here's my Titan, Mini Titan. It's E325. She's pretty dusty, but next year I'm going to get that bad boy in the air. There's car bodies there. There you can see, a little bit dark, but it's Nick's Wheelie King. It's my old Duratrax MT, which has got smaller tires on it now. There you can see Scorpion parts, the crawler parts. Maybe if I get the flashlight I can light her up a bit better up there so you can see. Yeah, it's a little bit better. It's a Scorpion, and then on top of that is my two-wheel drive Slash. That's Alana's 10th scale electric truck. Needs new body, she's shattered. And there's my Frog re-release. Needs the body painted and whatnot, but that's to come. There again's the Hemi coupe sitting up there. You can see the chrome wheels, and then the basic little boat that I kind of got for cheap. I was going to use for a retrieval boat. That you saw in a previous video. That's my Sportworks Mayhem buggy, which needs to be reassembled. There you can see my it's my Traxxas Stampede 4x4. That thing's a blast, and it goes like stink. There's Nick's awfully muddy Gravedigger. It's a good truck for him, tough as nails, fun vehicle. And finally, the last one that's out right now is, you can see it hiding in the shadows. It's my Baja. I love the Baja. It's a great vehicle. Well, I think that's all I'm going to do for tonight. It's getting late. That power outage messed me up a little bit, but probably plug away a little bit tomorrow as well. See you soon.